going on, guys? I'm here with VS.
My boy.
We're going to talk about the United game. So tell me, what was your best moment of that game for Manchester United?
When it ended, that was my best moment, honestly. When that penalty went in, honestly, broski,
Honestly,
it was
crazy.
You got away with murder, man. Honestly, when we finally sealed on penalties, there was that moment where you're like, wow.
Did you think it was over when Casemiro missed?
I thought it was over when they scored that fourth, and I was wondering is it onside or not. But Casemiro, honestly, horrible penalty. But look, I'm just relieved, man. Honestly, I'm absolutely relieved. I wouldn't say I'm ecstatic, and it's weird to come out of a United win, saying I'm not ecstatic, but
because at 3-0, you think we should have taken
the game's over. Yeah, of course, buried it. But that's the story of this United team. You look at Brentford, last minute equalizer. You look at Chelsea, last minute winner. Bournemouth got popped off the pitch. Liverpool capitulation at the end. And this team, no matter how much belief or how much trust you kind of try and put into them, they'll always find a way to bottle at the end.
Don't you think it's weird though when they're playing a tough team? They step up, but then when they're playing a team that's average, or they don't know what to do, or they back up.
Which is crazy, to be honest with you, right? Because this isn't a team that should have any kind of mentality in terms of we can just walk over the bigger or the smaller teams. We should just only get up for the big teams. This team does not have enough credit in the bank to kind of be putting in those kinds of performances. But today, I can't lie. Right, maybe under Mourinho and under Ranić, I tended to think at times that maybe they lost the dressing room and these players didn't want to play for them anymore. I don't feel like that about all these United players, but I do feel like they look lost out there.
It's been long enough.
Oh no, me personally,
maybe they do give up and they are like that.
No, that's definitely possible. But I almost feel like they're more lost than they are kind of downing tools. I genuinely think because I think this manager's structure and the way he sets his team up just leaves them with too much to do. There's too many spaces. There's too many gaps.
You know what I think it is? I think they don't listen to him.
You reckon? So you think he's lost the dressing room? You reckon he's lost?
It's not lost.
No, but if you're saying they don't listen to him,
I say they don't listen to him. I mean, they for example, they go 3-0 up in this game, and then you think they should be able to hold on to the game.
Of course.
But they don't. Why don't they hold on to the game? You think the manager's telling them to go do what they're doing on the pitch? No.
Yeah.
They're making their own stupid mistakes. They're looking at each other.
I hear that. I hear that as well too, 100%. But I just think when it happens as many times as it does, the manager has to take it. And the fact is, a lot of these guys are his players. You look at the two guys that he brought in, Anthony and Eriksen, they're his two guys. And in my opinion, those two substitutions probably are what helped Coventry get back into the game, bro.
I said the exact same thing. When he took on that John Kobe Manuel, I feel like Eriksen usually last season when he comes on the pitch, he puts a few passes together with Bruno.
And he can't move.
And they do some passes, but I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know what's happened.
I just think Eriksen has lost his legs, to be honest with you, man.
I think they're all just maybe waiting for Ranić to get sacked though, maybe.
Yeah, but that's the issue, right? For me, I think Ten Hag, at the end of the season, if I were Ineos, I would let him go. But that doesn't mean that I would just let go of the manager, because I think the manager should be going with about 70% of those players, man. I think
you let him go, then who would you bring in?
That's the big question, right? And it's a tough one, because I would have loved Nagelsmann, for example, but now he's obviously staying with Germany.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one. What do you think? What do you think of What do you think of Erik Ten Hag?
Huh?
What do you think of Erik Ten Hag?
10 out of 10.
What do you say? So look, I would have loved Nagelsmann, but now it's a difficult one with him staying in Germany. Maybe you take a punt on a guy like De Zerbi, but I think the important thing is now, I think United has, forget about who you like or who you don't like. United's infrastructure now.
A few days ago, maybe Zidane coming to United.
I don't believe
I
it.
think it'd be successful.
Maybe, perhaps, but that's kind of my point. It doesn't really matter about the individual at the helm as much anymore. Because I think now the new ownership, the new board, the new sporting directors, the new scouts, that should make the job of the next manager easier. So whether you like Ten Hag or not, I'm not a huge fan of him at this moment. I think that we probably need to move on. But one thing you can't argue is that every manager under the previous structure was kind of screwed. And now the hope is better recruitment. Better recruitment, yeah, 100%. But in my opinion, it can't come with this manager. And I think most of the squad needs to be kind of stripped and start from scratch.
Final question.
Go ahead.
Do we beat Man City in the final?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro. And that's not even me being negative.
Okay.
Look at that performance.
We've got seven games, something to
Yeah, you're going to have 50 games left, bro. Pep Guardiola, it's not like Oli under the day when he used to have his number at times.
We've got the first goal in the last game.
I'm telling you right now. There's no chance, bro.
At Wembley again.
I'd love for it to happen. I was at this final last year, and it's crazy. A year ago, I had a lot of belief going to that final. I was like, we could get something. 15 seconds, it was over. So, yeah, I got no hope, bro. I got no hope. What's good, bro? What's good? But, yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
Wicked.
My God. Yes, sir. Enjoy it, bro. Got you. Yeah, of course, bro.